Hello everyone, I'm Cyberverse Prime, and today we are going to be taking a look at the elusive Transformers Dark of the Moon Leader Class Ironhide. And I'm not going to lie, I got this figure back during Christmas of 2011, and this isn't my original copy. I stupidly sold my original copy off, and I regretted it. So I found another one, but it comes with some extra accessories that I have always wanted since it was announced and released. So, without further ado, let's dive into this figure. Before anyone asks, am I going to review the leader class Bumblebee from Dark of the Moon? No. I have no reason to get that figure, and I mean, personally, I just don't really want it. It looks like a pain in the ass to transform from various other people who reviewed it, but I just Bumblebee to me doesn't deserve a leader class. It should have been someone else who rightfully deserved it, like Shockwave, Megatron. Um, Optimus got ultimate class, so you know that he can't get a leader class. So me personally, I much would have rathered them pick either Megatron or Shockwave, but we got Bumblebee instead. Yay! But anyway, leader Ironhide here in alt mode. He does make noises. There is a button right here. And then if you hold it down, it makes like a really cool engine. To me, when it makes that, you know, like flying down the road noise or whatever with the engine, all I picture is like Dom's Charger from Fast and the Furious. That's all I picture. But I just picture this going, you know, down the road instead of a Charger. But yeah, so in this mode, he does have pinwheels back, back in the good old days. Pinwheels. We have, oh yeah, this is pretty cool. If you pull back the smokestacks, he's got some guns that pop up in alt mode. And I remember seeing a stop motion years ago when this figure first came out. And this dude did so many cool things with this figure. Like, this figure is badass. If I was stupid to sell this guy off, and I'm so glad I have him back in my collection, because this is such a cool little feature to have on a Transformer. The fact that you can have Ironhide pop out his cannons whenever you want in alt mode, that to me is cool. And they hide away like very, very nicely. This looks like something out of Transformers Prime. This kind of looks like Breakdown's shoulder blaster, to be honest. That's to get a better look. Yeah, to me that looks like something out of Transformers Prime. That looks like I said, Breakdown's shoulder blaster, which is pretty freaking cool. So yeah, in alt mode, he is beefy, he is huge, and he is not effing around. As a quick size comparison, for the line that he was basically meant to scale with, here he is with Bumblebee from Human Alliance. And yeah, you can clearly see that this is what the line he was meant to scale with in, because that to me looks accurate. Because the GMC top kicks are fucking huge. So I absolutely love the fact that he's kind of in scale with Human Alliance, just to kind of clarify if you want to see him next to a slightly taller vehicle. I do have an Optimus, but like I do have an Optimus in alt mode right now, but he's got the, oh boy, that's a discussion for another day. Like here he is with the Human Alliance twins, and yeah, I know they're dusty. I haven't wiped them off in a while, but yeah, here he is with Skids and Mudflap, and Bumblebee. Like, okay, as a freaking kid, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted with my leader Optimus. And I really wish that, now thinking about it, I wish we got this guy as a leader class. That just would have been so dope for me, having these big ass freaking Transformers that that have car interior. Well, besides Ironhide, but they have interior. Yeah, I got Simmons in there because of the one man alone, betrayed by the country he loves. I had to recreate the scene. I really wish that, just real quick, I really think Simmons should have came with Skids, and no, your eyes do not deceive you. This is Human Alliance Mudflap. And I got both of these guys together for less than, I think I got them both for $200. Yeah, fully complete. And I really wish Mudflap came with Leo. That just would have made. I mean, I know he never rode inside of Mudflap, but I just think it would have been cool if they gave us Leo with Mudflap, Simmons with Skids, and then to kind of justify the price of the bike, give us two humans with Bumblebee, because Bumblebee here I have Sam, and then on the other side I have Michaela. So, yep, pretty cool Autobot cars. I absolutely love the Human Alliance line. It's one of my favorite toy lines to collect. I do not have all of them because I do not plan on getting all of them, mainly because I don't like incomplete sets. Because I would have gotten the wreckers, but they just I hate the fact there's no Human Alliance top spin. It drives me insane. I would much rather have them do like Human Alliance Q or Dino, just someone different other than the wreckers, but I get it. But anyway, so Ironhide, to transform him, it is pretty simple. It is a very simple transformation, actually, for a leader class. Okay, so you want to pop these fender panels, off of the side here. Pop those off. Then what I like to do is go ahead and fold down the legs. Take his toe pieces here and fold them down just like that. That way you have his legs already done. And now he looks like he really got into a wreck. He looks like he just smashed into the dreads, but Then I take this part here. Actually, no. Take the whole windshield piece. Take that and fold it back. Come here to this panel. Fold that underneath. Same thing over here. You want to make sure that you're separating this this fender from this part, just to okay, I'm dumb. You don't separate it from here, you separate it from here. So just take this whole panel here, raise that up, fold that underneath. Then what I like to do is take from the hand, and this is going to be on a hinge, so swivel this out. Same thing over here, pop this up, swivel that out. Now don't do anything with the arms yet because you can't tab them in just yet. So basically raise this guy up, untab the legs, rotate them to where the tire is on the inner part. Okay, this guy's gonna be a mess now. He's got big ass feet too. Okay, push him up against there. There's the camera. It looks like a mess, but I promise you, it's going to work out. Okay, now this part is tricky. So 9 times out of 10, they pop off. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So if you have leader class Jetfire, you know the Jetfire pieces, the JTFR pieces on the leader class Jetfire. This is exactly that situation, because Ironhide's fender chest piece or headlight chest pieces like to pop off constantly as you're, taking this part and pegging it into the faux grill. So I'm gonna be as gentle and as slow as possible. So what I do is hold it by the ball joint piece and then peg it in, and then rotate the, come on, I guess I can't rotate the wheel in just yet. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, this side likes to fight my ass. Okay, peg that in. Okay, peg that in, and then fold that panel just like that. Much easier than the freaking Masterpiece has, bro. They better announce a new MPM Ironhide next year, because for the love of Christ, I hate that figure. Okay, so there we go. Fold in the tire, fold in that panel. Then what you're going to do is, oh shit. Okay, never mind. Don't fold these panels in just yet. There's a tab right here where my finger is. You're going to raise this piece upward and make sure that this part right here, this little gear, is facing forward. And then you're going to tab this whole armature piece in. Same thing on this side. You're going to tab this whole armature piece inward. I think it's tabbed in. Yeah, it's tabbed in. Then go ahead and fold in all this stuff here on Ironhide. Fold that back. Then this piece, that piece folds up. Oh man. I'll be honest, this transformation, yeah, basically it's easy, but it is a pain in the ass to transform. And then this panel here will tab into a slot right there. Then you just rotate his arms like that. And then tab his arm in, tab the panel in. There you go. There is Ironhide in robot mode. Holy shit. That took a lot of wind and breath out of me. Holy shit. But yeah, Ironhide is in now. He's now in robot mode. And honestly, I can't lie. This is probably the best Bayverse Ironhide that you can get, next to the Studio Series and honestly the original Voyager. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not a huge fan of the Dark of the Moon Voyager. I've heard breakages happen on that figure a lot, and it's not compatible with existing. Well, it kind of is and kind of isn't compatible with previous Ironhide weapons, so you can't give him movie accurate cannons that look decent on it. So yeah, that sucks. But anyway, Ironhide here in robot mode has a few features. Like when I mean a few, I mean pretty much a shitload. So first things first, we're going to get into his phrases. So that's all he says, just to make sure. Which is cool. So they carried Starscream. Because if you remember Starscream from Hunt for the Decepticons, they gave Starscream 2 phrases. And now they gave Ironhide 2 phrases. I really wish they just did that for Optimus and Megatron back during Revenge of the Fallen. But no, they didn't do that. So, not only does he have the same weapons from alt mode, when you pull back on his smokestacks, he also has weaponry in his legs. He's got a shin gun, which is pretty cool. And then on this side, he's got... Bro got a freaking machete going. And honestly, I can't lie. This is so cool. The missile does fire, but I'm not firing it because I don't want to lose the missile. So this is basically everything Ironhide has, except for one thing. This little Autobot logo right here, you fold that down. He's got a Gatling gun, and there is a plunger right here. So if you hold it, well, okay, I guess that's from the Try Me feature, but it doesn't really work that great. But yeah. Yeah, this is such a cool figure. Basically, like a giant Gatling gun comes out of his stomach, and he just starts shooting a whole bunch of shit. I'm sorry, to me that is kick ass. Like, so this guy is armed to the teeth. So close these up, because I'm gonna show you the stuff that came with him when I bought this guy off of eBay. Before I do that, I'm going to get into the articulation, and there's not a whole lot. He's got hinges here at the shoulders. He's got bicep swivel. He's got hinge elbows, nothing at the wrist, which is surprising. I think they could have added a wrist swivel there. He's got soft ratcheted hips. They can go in and out, not very far. He does have 3 clicks at the 3 soft ratchets at the knee. He does have ankle tilt, but very minor. And other than that, that's all the posability this guy has. So if you were hoping for a dynamic Ironhide, this is not the figure to get. But I have a certain upgrade kit that came with this guy. And in truth be told, it is pretty freaking awesome. Now owning these, I'm going to get into the lame ass accessory first. I mean, some people think these accessories are cool, but to me this was pointless. There was no need to give him this. I have the Fans Want It kit. So I got him complete with it, which is awesome. So he does have the sword/gun things, which is pretty cool, and they do combine to form like a Sentinel Prime style blade, which is cool, but not really Ironhide to me. I personally don't display him with this. I display him with these. This is a kit that I have wanted ever since I was a kid. I have the Fans Want It kit guns, or arm cannons for Leader Ironhide. I wanted these ever since they came out. and I was a preteen at the time, and I didn't have a job, couldn't get a job, didn't have the money, didn't know where to buy these, but I'll be damned, these are awesome. Basically, what you do, there is a tab right here, and on Ironhide's arm, there's a slot right here for when he goes into alt mode. So what you do is basically tab that in, and you do it on both sides. This, now my good friend Benetron has this kit too, and he damn near cried because this is also something that he wanted as a kid, and I don't blame him, because now both of our leader Ironhides have this exact look, and I can't lie, this is such an awesome display piece now. This is what he should have came with. This is how he should have came. I don't care for these. They're cool, but I don't care for them. Personally, I would have much preferred them instead of giving us like these blade things. I would have much preferred they gave us like what the DNA kit comes with for NPM Ironhide for the Dark of the Moon guns. That would have been cool, but we didn't get that. We got this instead. Some people do display him with these. I just don't, because to me, it's the same height as he is, and it's just, I don't know. I don't really see Ironhide dual wielding this. If you do, cool, but I don't. But yeah, that's Leader Class Ironhide in all his badass glory. I can personally tell you, if you have this figure and you're looking for the upgrade weapons, definitely get them. They really do help this figure look so much more armed to the teeth, and he just looks super badass. NPM Ironhide who is how I look, is what I say when I look at this, because this to me is just, this is better. This is cool. And me personally, that's all I have for this review. So if you guys, real quick, here he is with Ratchet. This is how I displayed the two. And it's kind of why I was conflicted on getting the original Leader Ironhide, the original Voyager Ironhide and Deluxe Ratchet, because I have these two. But to be fair, I'm going to get them only because these guys are cool as shit, but I do want their Deluxe and Voyager class versions. But yep, that has been my review of the Leader Class Dark of the Moon Ironhide, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video review. And next up, we have Sentinel Prime and Jetwing Optimus Prime, the Amazon / Toys R Us exclusive. And then after that, we're going to end off Dark of the Moon with Ultimate Optimus. But I do have plans. I do have an announcement to make. Personally, what I would really like to do is kind of wait to do the 86 stuff once August comes around, and then when September comes around, do Beast Wars. Because I looked up when the 86 movie first came out. It came out in August of 86, and then Beast Wars came out 10 years and a month later, after the 86 film. It came out in September. So I'm thinking about maybe doing those types of videos on the respected months that these that the show and the movie came out, but I'm not sure yet. But anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in, and please stay tuned for more. I do have more Bayverse coming around. I just wanted to finish up the live action movie stuff, at least the original stuff for now, And then I do have plans to go and do some 86 stuff, as well as some Beast Wars stuff. But let's just all just kind of chill out, relax, and we'll get there eventually. So, anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in, and have a nice day.
You'll never stop at one. I'll take you all on.
At least I'll have the satisfaction of destroying you, Optimus Prime.
You can't remember my name.
The weak shall perish?
Do not believe everything you read.